Welcome back to Lobyan TV! Today is my 10th year here in Singapore, and to celebrate the milestone, we will be having a local dish here in Singapore. The Nasi Lemak from Crave and the Nasi Lemak from Jollibee. Let's go! And grab some Nasi Lemak. So, we are back at home. If you notice, I have been speaking in English since we started, and it's because one of my friends asked me or challenged me to do an English-only vlog. So today, we will be doing that. And good luck to me. Okay, first things first. Nasi Lemak. Nasi Lemak is a coconut infused rice, and it comes with different sides, mainly the sambal. Sambal is a chili sauce mixed with shrimp paste, but it's more of different variants of chili. And then it comes with anchovies and peanut that adds some crunchiness while you eat the nasi lemak. And on the side as well, you can eat this with either chicken or fish, and of course egg or anything else that you would want to pair it with. And of course some cucumber to kind of cool down your palate after eating this spicy sambal. Today we are trying the nasi lemak from Crave. Crave is a local company, and they are actually selling the original nasi lemak from Adam's Road. There's a hawker center near Adam's Road, and it's near the Botanical Garden, and that's where this original nasi lemak comes from. So it's a local brand. And recently, Jollibee introduced an addition to their Singapore menu, which is the nasi lemak as well. So today, we will try which one is better. So now let's try the nasi lemak of Jollibee first. Okay, I'm putting aside the anchovies. Let's try this. I can taste the coconut, but it's not that strong. So let's try the nasi lemak of Crave. When you try this, you will instantly taste the coconut, and then there's some aroma. I think maybe because of the rice. So the main difference between these two nasi lemak is that the rice that Jollibee use is the normal rice, but for Crave, they're actually using basmati rice. Basmati rice is it's actually an aromatic, long and slender grain type of rice. This is actually common in India and Pakistan. And I don't know, maybe it's because of the type of rice that they use, and then you add the coconut, so it kind of brings out a different kind of flavor. If you go to any other place here in Singapore, you will normally see a normal rice and then they would cook it on coconut, which is their nasi lemak. I think Crave is the only one that's using basmati rice. All the others are using the common rice. But of course, even if you use the normal rice or basmati rice, it still depends on how you cooked it. So there is this famous hawker center, which is in Amoy Street, and they have one stall there that sells nasi lemak, and they're using a normal rice as well, like Jollibee. But the way they cooked it, it's way better because you can really taste the coconut on the rice. So now let's try the sambal. We're done with the rice, so now let's try the sambal. Like I mentioned earlier, the sambal is a combination of different types of what do you call it, chili and some chili shrimp paste. So the sambal of Jollibee, it's actually good. The shrimp paste is more prominent on this one, and the spicy level of the sambal is okay. So let's try the sambal from Crave. Wait. So the sambal from Crave is definitely more spicier than Jollibee. It is. Wait. Yeah. So the sambal of Crave is more spicy. I think, like I said, right, sambal is a combination of different chili. I think they live to that, and it's really, I think, a different combinations of chili. And the shrimp paste and the shrimp paste, it's just a hint of shrimp paste, so it's kind of salty, and at the same time it's a bit sweet as well, so all this flavor kind of complement each other. So in terms of rice and sambal, I chose Crave over Jollibee. But now let's try to mix things up, because when I eat nasi lemak, I combine all the sides and then the nasi lemak itself. So I combine the sambal, and then I combine the anchovies and then the peanuts as well. By the way, there's no peanuts in the Jollibee nasi lemak, so they only provide the anchovies, but no peanuts. Actually, I like the peanut because it kind of adds some kind of flavor on the rice, and at the same time it adds some crunchiness. Although of course you can get that crunchiness as well from the anchovies, but of course it's still, different. So I'll mix this up and just wait and see which one is better. Okay, now that I mixed the sambal with the coconut rice and then the anchovies, it actually overpowered the coconut taste on the rice. Now, all I can taste is the sambal. It's like rice with sambal sauce. Let's try Crave. Even if you mixed it, it becomes just like an explosion of flavors. The taste of the coconut, it's still there, and then add the sweetness and the spiciness and then the saltiness of the sambal, plus the crunchiness of the anchovies and the peanut. It's just so good. I mean, you should try it. So now, we will try the chicken. Of course, you would know the winner, right? But still, we will do it anyway. So for the chicken, we will try the Crave's chicken first, and then we will try the chicken joy. The chicken is not that bad, like your normal fried chicken, deep fried chicken. It's okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's okay. And now let's try chicken joy.
Wow, you look so excited.
Do we even have to do that? Wait, let's try. And the winner is
Bias.
Of course, for chicken, hands down to Chicken Joy. But Chicken Joy is Chicken Joy. What to do? Now, let me enjoy the food. Let me finish this up. And then while I'm actually eating my Nasi Lemak, I would actually share a bit about my journey here in Singapore, since it's my 10th year anniversary here in Singapore.
Yay! Wow!
You know what? I have an idea. Because I like the Nasi Lemak of Crave, I will eat my Chicken Joy with the Crave's Nasi Lemak.
Hungry? Yummy.
The best combination. Let me just share something about my journey here in Singapore. So let's go back to 2010. I went to Singapore. I resigned, and then I think like few days after my birthday, I flew to Singapore. It was actually very brave of me to do it because I don't have extra fund. Actually, it was a friend of mine who helped me to fund my stay in Singapore. I want a better future. That's why I tried to go to Singapore. So my routine when I came to Singapore was that in the evening I would search the internet, all of the job sites, and then find any roles that fits my qualification. I will list down all of the sites, all of the contact details, and then the following morning I wake up like 7 a.m. and then I would start sending email and sending my CV. So that was like my daily routine. And then came the second week. I think I have like 2 or 3 interviews, and then nothing, like silence. And the third week I was like thinking, is it really worth it that I resigned and then I flew to Singapore? So all of these things are like playing in my mind, and like I need to do something, and then I'm so stressed out. But then finally, before the third week ends, I got a call from one of the company. So I was in their office early in the morning, and they actually gave me the offer. It wasn't actually the salary that we discussed or the salary that I was expecting.
Oh no!
I already mentioned to them that this is the salary that I want, and that salary is actually based on the expenses, on the living expenses in Singapore, and also in comparison to my salary back in the Philippines. And then I was like, okay, um, thank you so much for the opportunity and thank you so much for considering me, but I have to decline your offer. I was like, are you sure you're going to do this? And then I was ready to stand up, and then the guy told me, hey, wait. And I said, just wait for a minute. And then suddenly he came back within a minute or two, and then he had a new offer. The second offer was actually even bigger than the salary that I was asking for. And later on, I actually learned that some of the agencies here, they make it a practice. So, I mean, if that person doesn't believe on his self-worth, then probably they will take the lower salary or the lower offer. But I mean, it was really brave of me to do that, but at the same time I was scared, but because I don't know what will happen. And so anyway, I signed the contract and that's it. And then the day just didn't end up yet, and it was crazier because the moment I stepped out of that office, I received a call from the second company that was interviewing me, and this is the company that I really want to work for. And so I got a call, and he was saying, "Oh, you got the job," and I was like, "Oh my god, I already signed a contract to this company." So I was like, "What will I do?" So I asked my friend that, "Oh, if I break that contract, I have to pay this penalty, blah blah blah." And then we computed, and actually it's still better. The offer on the second company, which is the company of my choice, is actually better. So I went back. I mean, it's just after an hour I signed signing the contract. I went back and then I said to them, "Oh, I am withdrawing I'm withdrawing from the job." And they said, "Oh, why? Blah blah blah. We already gave you the best salary. Blah 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 blah." And then I told them, "Oh, because I got this." I was honest. I really told them that this is it, and I also told them about the offer and everything. So they tried to convince me, but at the end of the day, of course, I mean, it's still my choice. I paid the penalty and they released me from the contract. And I got the job that I want. So, and then the rest is history. It's my 10th year here in Singapore, and it's been fun, and I've learned a lot. I love Singapore. I know it's a bit cliche, but yeah, I love Singapore, and I mean, it's actually more than a second home to me. It's almost like my home because I stay here more than I stay in the Philippines. So Singapore has become my home for the last 10 years, and I just love so many things about Singapore. And I mean, it's another whole video to just share to you the things that I love in Singapore. It's been a really great journey, and I am so thankful to Singapore for the opportunity. And yeah, I mean, I try to, on my own ways, I try to give back by doing volunteers for Singapore. I mean, I love volunteering for them. Okay, let me finish my food. So there you have it, guys. I finished the Crave Nasi Lemak. Don't worry, I'll finish this, but not on the video. Like I told you, I don't like wasting food. Again, for Crave, it's like, for me, for Nasi Lemak, I would still prefer Crave over Jollibee's Nasi Lemak. But of course, if you want the Jollibee or the Chicken Joy, definitely Jollibee Nasi Lemak is still okay, and I mean, still good. And of course, combine it with the Chicken Joy, it's good. But if you want the local kind of feel, and of course also if you want to support a local brand, a local company, then I would suggest that you go out and then check for Crave. And for Jollibee, try their Nasi Lemak. It's good. I'm not sure if if they're offering this on a limited time. They didn't say, or if it's gonna be a main addition to their Singapore menu. So while it's here, you should try it. And so with that, thank you so much for joining me here today and staying. For my friend, I hope you enjoyed me having a hard time speaking in English. Again, thank you so much. Do support Crave or Jollibee. I mean, whatever brand you prefer. But again, I said the local brand. Try to support the local brands as well. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new today. And so you get updated, and you know that my next vlogs, just click the subscription button and of course the notification bell so that you will be notified for my next video. And until then, thank you so much for joining me today. Have a safe day, stay safe, and take care. Bye bye.